it's a gray hoodie day. Look at that.
The old gray hoodie.
Yes.
Can't go wrong. What's that, Mack Weldon?
I believe it is.
That was like our first sponsor back in 85.
I still own it. I still want them to come back to us. Come back, Mac.
That might not be a company anymore.
Oh, well, their CEO got shot.
You don't hear about Mack Weldon too much anymore.
No, it was a fine product.
I love you. This is one of these cheapo depots. You're in the town. You love it. It feels soft and sweet and sexy. It's got a nice little gay sunset.
Great logo.
You buy it. 10 weeks later, the string falls out. The pocket has come in it. The sleeves are too short.
Yeah.
But I hang on to it because I paid for it.
I get it. But it looks good. It's worn in. It's got some patina.
It looks okay, but it really had shape and the strings and the business. But yeah, it's okay.
You throw that puppy on at the gym. You hit the treadmill. You sweat all in it. That's what that looks like.
I'm going straight to the gym from here.
There it is.
I'm back on the horse. I was sick as a dog. I was sicker than any dog I've ever seen. If you saw a dog as sick as I was, you'd shoot it.
Good point.
Right? Sick as a dog.
I don't think I've ever seen a sick. I've seen a dog yak and then they're back to work.
Exactly. They lick soul. My dad and they're healthy as a horse.
Yeah, and they sniff at other dogs and they eat their own shit. My old dog used to eat.
I have never seen a sick dog one day ever in my life.
No, I guess they're talking about rabies.
Huh?
That's
sick
a
as
sickness.
A dog.
Sick of the head. You got to put it down. Old Yeller.
I mean, I've seen dogs that are old and I guess I've seen sick, not like a cold or a norovirus. I see them sick like Biden sick, kind of like bumping into things and their eyes are a little crossed.
Right. But dogs will do one of these and they're back. It's weird. They can fix themselves.
Yeah, it's
you never see a dog with a thermometer and an ice pack. Old Yeller, by the way, good name for Bobby Lee.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Take that to the bank.
Or Ronan.
Oh,
he's yelling.
Yes.
Not that old, but
that's true.
Yeah.
I like it. Why are they yelling? We're right here.
He likes to yell.
All right.
He's Jewish. I think the way you're raised.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Funny guy, great comic, but you got a microphone. It enhances the sound.
Yeah. Shouting's, it's funny. What the
That's true. That's true. Shouting is funny.
It's not my cup, but you got a guy shouting. It's usually, sometimes it's funny. Who's a funny shouter? Well, Kinnison, I never got it. I know I'm like a traitor to my
I never got it either.
shop, but I didn't.
We're together on that. I brought that up to Jerry once in the green room, and the first time I worked with him, I was trying to, make friends, and he's like, well, the legends, Carlin, Pryor, Kinnison. I go, Kinnison, I never got it. He goes, and I was like, I'm blowing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Joan Rivers, I didn't really get either, and there's a few I watch, and I'm like, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Kaufman,
I would have hated if I was around. I mean, we've talked about this before. I think if I went to the stand tonight and someone was reading the flags of our fathers or whatever I would be furious. I'd be like, get them off the fucking stage.
Yeah, but that on SNL and that host spot, I mean, the Mighty Mouse with the record here, it's pretty outside the box, pretty innovative.
That's funny, but don't you think you now would hate that also? You'd say, do jokes, get some bits.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you would say.
I guess so, but I started in Brooklyn, and I saw a lot of that coming up, and if it's good, it's good. There's a lot of bad version of that horse. Right. But when it works, it's pretty, I'm trying to think of a good example, like a Joe Pera or a Matt McCarthy. They would get wacky.
Yeah, I like wacky and I like alternative. I'm just saying in a club setting, I don't think I would go for it. And
right.
It's a different thing than what we're doing.
Yes.
So like playing the bongos and going like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
And I know I'm soul, but Ed Kaufman's brilliant for his character. Like Tony Clifton's the funniest thing Kaufman
amazing.
did. I mean, Bob, what's your last name up and down the water is the funniest joke of all time to me. So Clifton I love, and Borat or whatever the thing on the TV show was. What's that? Ursula.
Taxi.
Yeah, what's that thing?
Latka?
Latka, yeah. That's fun and the character stuff, but as far as stand-up goes, when they the top 50 stand-ups, number 11, Andy Kaufman, I'm like, give me a bit.
We'll call him a comedian, but not a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he's a humorist or something.
There you go.
No disrespect. I wish he, didn't die. And
cancer.
Yeah, lung cancer. Never smoked.
Well, that's what's crazy about Tony Clifton is he was a vegan. He didn't smoke, he didn't drink. But when he did Tony Clifton, he drank and ate steaks and smoked.
Interesting.
So he was a real wacko. Like it was a whole, what do you call that?
Split personality?
Yeah, there's a thing, a paranormal.
Paralegal?
Parasocial, paratits.
Parasite.
You had that.
I love a pair of tits.
Oh, yeah.
You see one, you want to see them all.
A side character where you got two personalities.
Hey, two personalities.
It's
schizophrenic.
No, it's alter ego.
Alter ego.
There we go.
Oh.
Left me at the alter ego.
Let go of my alter ego.
There we go.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he was a big million laughs. He also kind of asshole. He's like screaming on set and everything and
wrestling
pissing
women.
off. Yeah. So a very interesting guy. I appreciate him, but I'm not popping on an Andy Kaufman CD and putting my feet up and saying, let's forget about our worries.
No, I hear that, Fatty. Good point. So tell me, my lady had the neuro once on a plane.
Oh.
Brutal. We were on an Alaska flight to Portland from Boston, so you couldn't get further in the States, maybe Alaska. But yakking, she lived in that little bathroom, and we got to the hotel. I'm pulling her by her arm like a slug, just oozing all over the airport. And yakking all night. I mean, fever, puking, pissing.
Yakking Smirnoff. By the way, I just heard a rumor that Yakov Smirnoff, I don't know if I should be saying this, that Yakov Smirnoff went and saw Nate Bargatze, sat in the front row, and then after the show was like, let me open for you.
No way.
That's what I heard.
Oh, we can confirm that pretty easily.
I heard this from a fourth party. But
wow.
That's hilarious.
That's gold.
Imagine you go on stage, you look down, and oh, man, there's Yakov.
In Russia, I opened for you. I don't know his actor. I've only heard people make fun of his act. I've never watched 1 minute of Yakov.
I mean, I think I did when I was a kid, but it didn't fester up there.
Well, it's all Russia. I don't know anything about Russia.
No. It used to be the USSR.
Oh, yeah.
Briefly.
And then what is the Soviet Union?
That's all the same bag of hammers.
It's got too many names.
It was the United Socialist Soviet Retards.
Got it.
And then that fell apart in about 89, 90, 91. Then it went into Russia.
Got it.
Just plain old Russia. But the USSR, that was the Russians. Because it was Russia, then the USSR, then back to Russia.
Okay.
And they got some good writers and directors. Teskakov and...
Dostoevsky.
Yeah, that guy. Putin. And then there was Gorbachev. He had his head.
Yeah, he had stain like my undies.
And then there was Yasser Arafat. He was a different guy. Different country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're scary over there. Soder always said they're the scariest white people.
Right.
Very true. All the UFC Russians, usually if it's a black guy and a white guy, you're like, well, I'll go with the black guy. He's probably going to win. I'll put my money on Brown. But with the Russian white guy walking in, you're like, sorry, black guy, you're done.
Yeah, Russians are scary. You think this bad neighborhood? And then there's Brezhnev. There was Yul Brezhnev.
Bless you.
Something like that. And maybe there was another one.
All I know is we're supposed to hate him. Every 80s movie was Russia. Then, now we have the Ukraine stuff going on. Putin's on a horse, shirtless. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, Russia's no good.